Good morning. Today I'm very happy to welcome Donna Africa talking to us from England. She's an actress, model, poet, many things, Zulu warrior as well. Good morning, Donna. How are you?
Good afternoon, Sherif. Thank you so much for inviting me onto your YouTube channel. I'm very thrilled and happy to join such a great film creator as yourself and content creator. And I would like to say this. I am Donna Africa, the queen of the dreams. Yeah.
Tell me, Donna,
Inspire
I
you
want
to realize and create your dreams. Yabba gaga, gaga, gaga. Sorry, Sharif, you know I'm very loud.
great, great, great. Tell me a little bit. Donna Africa is your artistic name or your real name?
Yes, it's my Sharif, it's my stage name. I created it because my real name is Donna, and I come
Yes,
from Africa.
yes. Tell me about your upbringing in Africa. How it happened? It was in South Africa and Zimbabwe. This is correct?
I was raised and born, Sharif, in Zimbabwe,
Uh
and
huh.
British parents. They
Yes.
left England because there was no work. They went there for a better life, as
Yes.
you know. I think they got paid £10 or something, and so therefore they ventured off for a new life, a better life, and that's
Yes.
where I happened. And I grew up in a very multicultural country with lots of light and happiness, and yes, I loved it. I love Africa. It's my home. It's my heart.
Yes. Yes. Myself, I was in Durban 2 times. I've been in different African countries, being Egyptian, and I
Right.
love there the country and the heritage, of course. Tell me, uh, what were your influences when you were a child, a teenagers, that made you decide to become an artist?
Um. Well, I think it's in the genes, my dear. Uh, my mother was autistic, my aunts, and so it's in the genes. But also, it's being raised in an environment where I saw beautiful African culture, and I emulate their culture. I grew up with them. I was raised by them. Um, my I was raised by Africans, basically. My parents went to work, and we had a guy that looked after me after school because school finished at 1 o'clock. So I grew up with Africans, so I understand them, and they understand me. And yes, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure it's the same in Egypt. It's you've got very. I'm fascinated by Egyptology. I watch every
Of
program,
course,
and oh, I mean, I want to go to Egypt.
you
That's on
should.
my bucket list. Yeah, well, come on, just give me the
My
money and
wife
I'm there.
My wife loves Egypt, although she's from Colombia, and we lived there for around 8 years before coming back to Ecuador here. But I want to know yourself, did you start your artistic practice while you were in Africa or when you went back to the UK?
Oh, actually, basically, I wrote poetry. Well, that was my
Uh-huh.
first love. I've
Yes.
never been passionate about modeling. My first love is
Uh-huh.
poetry and poems. So I was was encouraged by my English teacher, and he published my poem. I think 12 at the time, and yeah, so poetry for me was an outlet to share what was going on. Yeah, so poetry was my first love. I only started modeling for a joke.
Yes. Yes. And tell me, you went back to England. Tell me how did it start you becoming a model? Like you met a photographer, you did some shots and with agency. How did it happen?
Oh, excuse me. It's quite hot here today, which is unusual for England. Basically, so I basically came to the UK. I relocated
Yes.
from Cape Town to
Uh-huh.
Britain, UK, United Kingdom, 2004, to be a carer and take care of my late, my now late mum, who was diagnosed with cancer. So I was a carer, my dear. I
Yes.
washed and cleaned and cooked for her, and I spent precious years with her before she passed. And when she passed, I was very grief stricken. And
Uh-huh.
that's when the light bulb went off, and I realized life is very, very short and very, very
Yes.
delicate. And in that moment, I decided I am going to realize and conquer my pent up dreams. There we go.
Yes.
That's how it
Yes.
started.
Tell me, when did you launch your website? And I've seen, beside your videos on YouTube, you have a channel and your photos as a model, and you work as a presenter on the website. You have some kind of a shop or merchandise. So, what kind of merchandise you try to promote on your website as well?
I'm not really into merchandise, to be honest. I've
Mm-hmm.
got my fans, I've got my only fans, and I've got, uh, I mean, I don't really sell much merchandise on my website. It's there
Mm-hmm.
if people, it's about my poetry, how I came here, who inspires me. Rodriguez inspired me. Bob Dylan. It's stories of what has inspired me. It's not there for merchandise. That is, I don't make any money from my website. It's to show my work. If anyone's interested, really. I mean, I've been very fortunate that I got, I got onto the TV, did lots of TV things on,
Mm-hmm.
I've been seen a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and talent shows. So therefore, you know, um, I've traveled halfway around the world, and I realized a lot of my dreams, and I'm happy with that. It's not about money, because you
Mm-hmm.
can't take you can't take that with you when you go. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go and see Tutankhamun. I want look
Of
up and,
course.
and look.
This is, yes, the key of life.
Yes, Akira. My mother had one. It's in our family. We believe in this, and this is why Egypt is very important to me, and that's why I accept your invitation today, because it means something to me.
Yes. Can you see the comment here? We have the veteran
Now I
cancer
haven't got my
singer.
glasses, Sherif.
Uh,
Sorry, I haven't
uh,
got my glasses. What does it say?
yes, it says the veteran cancer singer says, sorry to hear about your mom, Donna.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
that's what happens in life. I've got one message for you people. I just
Uh-huh.
for everybody. I wish I'd asked my mother more questions about her life. I wish I had known that her time was, very, very short. So make the most of your mum and your dad, and don't take them for granted. Go and take the rubbish out and do the washing up. Help them, help your parents.
Yes, I've seen as well recent. I think you did a role in a horror film called Old Blood. That was before COVID, correct? Correct? This is correct? Called Old Blood. Is a vampire film.
But the screaming, all I do in it
Yeah.
is
What
scream.
did a scream queen? I mean, like Jamie Lee Curtis in America. Yeah. But tell me, Donna, right now, uh,
Yeah.
do you have like a dream or a dream project you would like to realize uh, as an actress, as a model, as a poet? Do you think your poem could be translated into another medium, like can be like a performance, something can come music, or can inspire a story. Tell me about that.
Well, Sharif, thank you. I have already written to music my pen poem Asimbananga,
Yes. Uh-huh.
which means it's a Zulu word that means one to yet to be seen. And in there, I write the travel, the journey. Hello. Oh, where are we? Oh, there we
Yes,
are.
yes. Yes, yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
no,
I
my
can hear you.
screen went off. But basically, that's what got me into the X Factor.
X
Um,
Factor. Yes,
yes, because I wrote penned Asimbananga. It's about my dreams,
yes,
my travels, and
yes,
a friend of mine put it to music. And a lot of people have told me it's like sitting around a campfire, and it's like a story. It's like a camp story, and they can feel the warmth and the truth. And yeah, I just I got and it was inspired by Shaka Zulu, the great warrior that united all
yes,
tribes as one. So when I wrote that, I felt the presence of Shaka Zulu. So it
yes.
was a personal journey for me. And yes, I'm very proud of that poem. Simbananga. Yeah, I'm very proud of that one.
Yes, I got right now. I was thinking of something since you were born and raised in Africa. Myself in Egypt, I watched and later on around the world in film festivals many films about Africa. I remember Zulu with Michael Caine. I remember Michael Caine and Sean Connery as well, The
That's
Man Who
right.
Would Be King.
Yeah.
I remember Out of Africa, many films about Nelson Mandela, Cry Freedom about Biko,
Yes.
Out of Africa, Sidney Pollack.
Madiba.
But
Madiba forever.
yes, Madiba, of course. But I want to ask you, did you find the portrayal of Africa and African characters in Western cinema correct, or it needs to be revamped again?
Well, in anything, it's what you
Uh-huh.
see in the eye of the beholder.
Uh-huh.
Um, I would say the Road to Freedom was. I watched that quite a few times. I would say that's quite good. And
Yes.
I would say, I'm not a factual person, but I would say that would be close to the truth.
Yes.
Um, whereas the Michael Caine one, that's South African. That's what happened in. I'm not South African. I only lived there as a.
Yes.
I took refuge there. I'm not a South
Yes.
African. I love the country though. I love South Africans. I was there for 20 odd years. They gave me haven because I was in a terrorist attack. So
Yes.
basically, so I can't relate to the Michael Caine movie, and the
Yes.
one of Africa with Meryl Streep. That's a love story, isn't it? It's
Yes.
not really for
No.
me. It's not about Africa, but the Road to Freedom. Yeah, that's my favorite. Madiba
Yes.
forever.
Great. Donna, I want to thank you very much for joining the
Oh,
live. I appreciate. I am very happy for your success. Wish you all the best on
oh,
your practice as a poet, model, actress. I
oh.
hope to invite you again
Oh,
once you have a
long
new
life,
project.
my dear. Long life, my dear. This is
Thank
what
you
I
very
wish
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you.
Appreciate it.
Good love,
Appreciate it.
life,
Yeah.
and
Ciao.
liberty. Your Donna
Have a
Africa.
love.
Bye.
Have a lovely afternoon. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you
Bye.
very much. Take care.